After 12 long years, I never thought I'd see the day. But Inazuma 11 is officially back. And it's here to stay. Or I hope it is. I hope this doesn't age terribly and we don't get another Inazuma 11 game until 2035. Seriously, level 5, don't do that, please. Please, I'm being serious here. Don't do that. No. I just finished playing my first few hours of Inazuma 11 Victory Road, the first proper mainline entry in the franchise since 2013. I know for a lot of people watching this might be your first ever Inazuma 11 game or any kind of contact with the franchise for that matter, so I need you guys to understand the absolute nightmare it was waiting for this game to come out. It was originally announced back in 2016 as Inazuma 11 Ares no Tenbin, set to release along with the anime, but as we know, that never happened. The anime kept going, Ares, Orion, but the game delayed, reworked, cancelled. And then, after a silence so long and deafening it almost killed the franchise and the fandom, the project was reborn as Inazuma 11 Victory Road, with a brand new story, new systems, and a clear new vision in mind. For the first time, I think ever, Level 5 actually communicated not only to Japan, but also acknowledged its global audience, which in the end brought us here. And I am not going to lie, after almost 10 years since Ares no Tenbin's announcement, I was expecting the worst. Real talk, I was expecting this game to fall short of expectations after all this time. But I was so damn wrong, and I've never been happier to be wrong. 50,000 concurrent players, great reviews, and God knows how many sales. Level 5, they really fucking did it. Take it from me, somebody who's been with this series for the past 13 odd years, Level 5 cooked. They actually did it. The game is good. So let's talk about it, and let's start with the content because holy f***, there is a lot of it. The first thing you most likely will start with is the story mode. This is the traditional Inazuma 11 RPG experience you know or may be new to. Story, exploration, encounters, football matches, side quests, and a lot of, and I mean a lot of, animated cutscene by fucking Mappa of all studios. Mappa and Inazuma 11. I never thought I'd see the day. The twist in this iteration of the series is that they added these incredibly goofy and surprisingly fun rock, paper, scissors encounters that range from verbal encounters where you're just kinda arguing with the other person to dance battles. It sounds stupid because it kinda is, but it works, it just works. I can't vouch for the story itself as I haven't finished it yet, this is a first impressions video after all, but what I'll say is that the MC, Sasanami Unmei, is an actual breath of fresh air. Unmei as a character is very distinct from our previous MCs, which all fit the mold of ball of sunshine protagonist. Unmei is not like that, he's actually quite sarcastic and blunt, not edgy, but generally just more grounded of a character, I would say. It's like Akihiro Hino realized that he doesn't need to have the MC be aimed at children anymore, as a lot of the fans just have grown up. It's been 13 years, and that's just something I have to respect. You know what else I respect? The Chronicle mode. This shit is crazy, man. It left me speechless. In this mode, you're going through every match of the story in every game and the Ares and Orion anime. It's both an amazing introduction for new fans and a great refresher and nostalgia pool for the old dads like me. But here's the part that sold me the most. It doesn't just throw you into matches. The first time you play each match, instead of just having a few lines at the beginning referencing what happened, you get to experience the actual important story beats inside of the match itself through objectives you have to do in order to win it. They're not hard objectives from what I've seen, as the difficulty will come from the 3 extra higher difficulties you're able to play for every single match with your own custom team. This entire Chronicle mode alone could have been its own standalone game. At least it is basically what the old Inazuma 11 Striker games for Wii were. But with this much replayability, a massive roster of characters and move pools that is probably the biggest in any Inazuma 11 game, and most definitely eclipses any Strikers game, including all of the gimmicks with Kenshin Armed, and I think totems. I tried looking it up whether totems were in the game, and I couldn't find it for sure, as the first video was a story spoiler and I'm fuming. On top of all this good stuff, we are not done with the Chronicle mode, as this mode as a gacha system with a big asterisk. Calm down, hear me out. There's a gacha system, but there are no microtransactions in the game. You earn pulls by playing matches and you use it to roll on these constellations that let you unlock characters earlier. It's just kinda there. In previous games you would recruit characters in the RPG section of the game, which would have been the whole game, really. And you had to get certain items, do certain objectives, as well as recruit other characters to get the one you wanted. It's just a lot less tedious. But yeah, this game already has the entire Inazuma 11 experience with the RPG portion mixed in with an enhanced version of the Strikers game, and we're like halfway into the video, I'm not sure. But we're not done. We have a city builder with Kizuna Station. I have no idea what this is here. I don't think anyone knows, but level 5 just kept cooking and apparently couldn't stop. I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about it because I didn't spend much time playing it, but you can create your own little town thing and visit other people. Oh, and I forgot to add this, but you can create your own custom player. I'm just letting y'all know. Young Tomo would have killed for this feature. Hey, you might think, that's a lot of stuff, but surely you don't got more. You want more, kid? Here's more. Since we are in 2025, online play is here with ranked and casual play, which is based on your own custom teams. My only complaints so far, chain shots, way too strong, way too necessary right now. If you aren't going for chain shots at every occasion, you are throwing the game. And this is not how any classic Inazuma 11 played, not even the Strikers game played like this, as you couldn't aim where you shot. But I'm hoping they adjust it to be an option instead of being the only option, because it is fun, it's just a lot too strong. And there are also completely balanced 1v1s with preset teams like we used to have in the Striker games. They work good, nothing much to say about that. We also have the Victory Road mode, which I haven't unlocked yet, so I'm not sure what it is. And since we're still in early days of this game, it's kinda hard to find info. I literally got spoiled on the fucking story trying to find info, so I ain't doing that again. And also this game has some weird things going on right now with the guidelines for content creation. Even with Chronicle mode, we're only allowed to show up until Chronostone, which means there's 3 more routes that we don't get to show, at least for now. It's very odd, but I highly advise you guys to look at this if you're gonna create any content on this game, or before you start complaining to creators that they aren't playing the whole game. We literally can't. Since we're at the tail end of the video, I also want to add that this game runs buttery smooth. It's a very light game compared to most big name releases in current year, which is only a positive to me as the game looks great and plays great, as opposed to some games that come out with ray tracing as a minimum requirement and are basically unplayable without AI upscaling. So wrapping it all up, Inazuma 11 Victory Road acts as a great amalgamation of all the peaks of Inazuma 11 gameplay wise, fusing the main series with the Striker series, taking the best from both worlds and enhancing them in a way fit for the current landscape of games. This is how you modernize an old beloved series without forgetting why people loved it in the first place. Should you play it? Let me put it this way. If you're a Dragon Ball fan, this is what Sparking Zero should have been. And I say this as somebody who clocked in 50 hours during the first month of Sparking Zero and then never played again. So yeah, this game's pretty good. We are so incredibly back. And for those of you, again, who have just made your first step into this amazing franchise, I welcome you with open arms. I promise you it's going to be a lot of fun. If you like this video, you can support your boy by subscribing and joining the streams over on Twitch. If you want more Inazuma 11 content, game, or anime, let me know in the comments down below. And I'll see you next time. Peace. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.